After the loss to Montreal on Saturday night, the Sens returned back home for practice on Sunday in preparation for the LA Kings on Thanksgiving Monday afternoon. And one common theme in the dressing room, both after Saturday's game and also after Sunday's practice, was taking learning experiences from both Thursday's game but also from the loss on Saturday night in Montreal and carrying that in to the coming games at home this week.
Win or lose, I feel like you always got to take something from the game. We didn't play our best. We had some pushes here and there, but at the end of the day, we didn't execute to our full potential. So we'll learn from that.
Well, we got to be better with the puck, and by better with the puck, I mean a lot of times people think that means just not turning it over, not dumping it in. I think we got to connect, make more connections with our passes to create more offense. We've also got to be a little bit smarter with it at times, but also when we are putting a puck behind the defenseman, making sure that it does get behind them and we don't turn it over inside the blue line. So it's a combination of our play with the puck, I think, needs to improve overall from last night. There's a time and place that you do need to have a net presence. I think we can do a better job of getting pucks through from the point, but I also think we can do a better job of hanging on to the puck at the right time as well, not throwing it away.
When a power play is not clicking, that's when frustration could set in. But Jake Sanderson spoke on Sunday about the importance of keeping level head even when the power play is not clicking.
You're not going to be hot for all 82 games of the season, so shows last night. We had a lot of looks and stuff, but just couldn't put in the back of the net. And, I feel like we have guys that can filter in and out of that unit. That's the beauty about our team is our depth. So, hopefully we'll turn the page tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Whether you score or not, you're trying to build momentum for the next shift. So we had a ton of opportunities, like I said last night, shots just didn't go in. But tomorrow hopefully do the same thing, whether we score or not, just build momentum for the next shift.
As for Anton Forsberg, who's only appeared in the preseason so far, he spoke about his training camp and getting ready for this new season.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's about finding your own game and focus on that and try to be ready whenever it's time. That's what I try to focus on every day. As I said, having a discussion with Peters every day and find the right workload, find the details to get better at, and just work for that and work for the opportunity. I mean, it's been awesome so far. It's very interesting watching him play. We played together 12 years ago, and he's changed a lot in his game. And there's things I for sure have already learned from him, and that he's picked up throughout this journey while I haven't been around with him. So it's cool to see and see how he does it every day for me to pick up a few things that might work in my game and get better.
While Travis Green didn't provide any updates on the lineup combinations for Monday afternoon's game, he did say that Linus Ullmark, who was absent from the ice on Sunday, was just out with a maintenance day. As for Ridley Gregg, it was an upper body injury which he suffered against Montreal that kept him off the ice Sunday, though his status is still uncertain for Monday afternoon's game. It's the Kings and the Sens, and the head-to-head matchups favor the Kings in recent history. They've won the last 3 matchups between the two teams. The Sens' last win dates back to November of 2022.
That's the nice thing. There's always another game. So we had a great practice today, and we're feeling good. So, we lose game 2. It's not the end of the world. We're still very confident in this room, so excited to play tomorrow.
It's the Sens and the Kings on Thanksgiving Monday afternoon, and if you're showing up to the game, be sure to get here early. The plaza will open at 10:30 a.m. with the Ottawa Food Bank on site to collect non-perishable items. Here's an interview with Jacqueline Belcito, the president of the Sens Foundation, on the importance of the food bank.
We have a really strong relationship with the Ottawa Food Bank, and Thanksgiving is a time of gratitude, and so we're asking all of our Sens fans to come by with some non-perishable items and drop them off so we can get them into households that really need it. I think one of the most interesting thing is that some people go without, and when there's a child with an empty tummy or a belly, when they're hungry, they can't concentrate, they can't be their best at sports, and that's something we really want to come together and help solve. One of the things that the food bank shared with me is that 39% of the families that utilize the food bank, they're families with kids, and so we want to make a difference.
What's the ultimate goal of this initiative and then also the relationship with the food bank?
I think we have an aspirational goal that we would raise, or we would collect 1 ton of food, and that would go to the food bank. They would stock their shelves, and they would help the communities around Ottawa. Peanut butter and pasta and tuna and things like that, those really make a big difference for families in need. So,
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
no, thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving to all. It's the Sens and the Kings on Thanksgiving Monday. For Sens360, I'm Jackson Starr.